Hi again. We had one loose end with our bass guitar rebuild, and that is a cover for the electronics back here. We have been looking around trying to find something that fits right, and believe it or not, if you take a CD case, in this case we're going with the clear side because we want to show off our wiring, and set it just right, it fits. We have one little gap here and one little gap here, which we can easily fill in with wood putty or something like that. So the next step is to cut this without shattering the plastic, so let's go do that now. Set up first. I'm going to use a couple of tissues to prevent scratching, and then I've got my nice big can't hold on to it clamp here that will hold it in place while we cut it. The tool we're going to use for this is a very fine hacksaw blade. Hopefully this will make the cut without causing breakage and stuff like that. So in just a moment we will get started on that.
I should probably be using my Dremel. I'll probably have to use it to straighten out my cuts. Well, it's going pretty good, really. Nah, right there, but it's cracked on the good side.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is because I'm too cheap to buy a regular back for it. Well, you see, this is the part we're wanting to save, so all of this, it's no damage.
That was fortuitous.
Yeah. Now, that's what we don't want. That was that too.
Yeah.
That might not matter.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna
time to turn it. Gotta get past those raised edges first.
Yeah.
Well, that's not being cooperative.
No, it's not. I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, well obviously that didn't work, so we're gonna try something else. I have a piece of this, I don't actually know what you call it, but it is good and sturdy, and with a little bit of insulation it should keep water out. As you can see, we've placed the 4 screws that are supposed to hold the back cover on, and we have drawn our excuse me, we have drawn our shape here, and so all that's left is to cut it. I have the fine blade in my jigsaw, and I'm going to start by cutting away most of this excess so it's easier to work with, and basically making a handle. So I have a line here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll be following that more or less, considering the way my hands go, but I gotta say, that was pretty good. And yes, I sound surprised. All right. Now this one. Get it lined up with the edge here. And away we go. the screws are keeping it from moving. All right. Now, I'll need to take those screws out. So I will be right back. I told you I'd be right back. Okay, let's get to this. As you can see, I've made some improvements to our cutting table here. It's actually an old speaker cabinet that we took everything out of, and now the cabinet's all that's left, and we haven't figured out what to do with it. The trick here is going to be not to be in a hurry. That is somewhat foreign to me. Well, that's interesting. If you were to ask me how long I've had this thing, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm sure there's something on it somewhere that has a year, but all I know is it has a small design flaw. It has, let me get it in the camera here, it has these two basic screws here that hold the blade in, and there is nothing to secure those screws. So in the course of cutting, they tend to vibrate loose and the blade comes out, as you just saw. So but you know, it works for me. I use it infrequently enough that it's not worth it to me to get a new one. So there it is. Let's get back to this. And there it is. Tree shadows and all. So, let's go see how it fits. Okay, the moment of truth. I have not tested this off camera to make sure it's going to fit, so you guys are finding out right along with me. I see what he did. Ever so slightly. Too big. Right there. But boy, that is a nice fit. I'll have to shave this corner just a little bit, and then we should be good. So, we'll take care of that and be right back. And there it is. It's in place. It fits about as snug as it's possible to get it to fit. All we need to do is put the screws in. The ones that don't come to life and jump out anyway. Don't you hate it when they do that? The next step will not be mine, and probably won't be videoed, because all he's going to do is just sand this thing down and then paint it to match the rest of the body. That is not my department. So my part of this project, with the tightening down of that final screw, is finished. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Thanks for watching this video, and keep watching, because we'll have lots more guitar times coming. For now, I'm Dave, and I'll see you later.